All right, guys, welcome back to the Creme de la Prem podcast. We are today going to be doing our World Cup predictions. It is the biggest World Cup of all time. We've got 48 teams hosted in North America, Canada, Mexico, USA. Waleed's got our predictor on the screen. And yeah, we're going to be going it group by group, chatting a little bit about the teams, probably the favorites, who we think could be some of the dark horses, who could be some of the upsets. So let's do it.
All right, we start with Group A: Mexico, Korea, Czech Republic, South Africa.
Yeah, this is I mean, very equal group, not very exciting
I
group, but
think I think Czechia is first, honestly.
really, no, dude.
Yeah,
I think
I
no,
think I
Mexico.
think Korea
Mexico are
are
the hosts,
I think Korea are going to disappoint, and I don't think Mexico are that good.
but the hosts they're gonna have an advantage not just because of the weather, but also the elevation. They're gonna be playing at Azteca. Come on, bro. They got a good team, a decent team.
So who's first?
For me, I'd go Mexico. But it's if you think that Czech is, I think Czech Republic is probably the second best team in this group. I agree with you. I think Korea aren't as good as people think they are just
Yeah,
because of
I
the
don't know
players
what
that
I
they
don't know why
have.
people talk about them the way they do. I don't think like
They were
for
in,
example, if the way that people talk about them, they should automatically win every Asia Cup, which they don't do.
yeah, exactly. And from qualifying, because we watch it because of Iraq, they were in our group. I don't think that they were that good. I think they stumbled a bit,
They
and
qualified ahead of us?
yeah, they qualified first in our
Oh.
in our group with Jordan.
Oh my
But
God.
they were never very convincing. So yeah,
So we put Mexico first,
yeah, I'd say Mexico first.
Czechia
Czechia,
second,
exactly, yeah.
Korea third. Yeah. Group B:
Anyway, Group B, another
Switzerland,
uninspiring group.
Switzerland, Canada, other hosts, Qatar, no, Qatar, and Bosnia.
Bosnia. For me, I think this is a Hopschwitz moment.
The Hauptschweiz.
The Hopschwitz.
I agree. The second,
Uh,
honestly,
for
I go Bosnia.
Canada.
Canada's
So,
gonna finish fourth.
no, dude, no.
They're gonna
No
finish.
way in
They're
hell.
gonna finish
No
fourth.
way in hell, dude. Their team is decent. They are the hosts. They're gonna have
The
a bit of
host.
an
Wow, you keep
advantage.
saying host. Host. What does it matter?
It usually has a very big advantage, like not very big, but it makes a significant advantage for the hosts. It's a thing. And
So
they
you
have.
think they're second?
I think they'd be second.
No,
Yeah,
they're
I
not gonna
don't
be
think.
second,
I
bro.
think Qatar aren't good, that good. I think Bosnia, like they did really well to beat Italy on pens, but I don't think the squad is that good. I think, yeah, I think Canada will be riding a wave of positivity as the hosts.
Okay, fine. So who's second?
I think again, it's a very even group, so I don't think it's like there's much in it. So it could genuinely be conflict. But for me, I would take Canada a second.
So who's fourth?
I think Qatar easily fourth.
Easily?
Yeah, dude, these guys are not very good, man. I know they won that last two Asian Cups, but they've not been able to translate that into, well, the last World Cup they were dreadful, and then in qualifying they barely got through as the third place team.
Switzerland first, Canada second, Bosnia third, Qatar fourth. Group C:
Now this is a fiery, tasty group.
Brazil,
This is Brazil.
Morocco, Scotland, Haiti.
But what are your feelings about Brazil? Do you think that they can, as one of the favorites of the tournament, do you think that they're
I don't.
gonna
Okay,
step
they're
up?
not one of the favorites. Firstly, in my opinion.
Bro, they are one of the favorites.
Why?
How are you gonna say that?
Why they're not one of the favorites?
They are.
No, why? Because if
Wait, they're the
why? Because
biggest
if they're
team
one
in
of the
international football. They are one of the
no,
favorites.
but why? We're talking about stuff that happened many years ago. We're not talking about now.
Still, bro.
No, there's no still. Why? Because if they come up against Spain,
Uh,
if they come up against France,
Waleed.
even if they come up against Germany
Okay,
or
okay, but
Argentina, everyone's gonna predict those other teams against them.
the bookies would have these as one of the favorites. Let's be fair. Let's be like
We don't
like
bet. Haram.
consensus is Brazil are one of the favorites. They have one of the
Okay, so
best teams.
we're just arguing about the same point, which is that they're first in this group.
I don't think it's necessarily as cut and dry, even though I've just said they're one of they are technically one of the
Well,
favorites.
you know what?
But
I feel it's dry and I'm about to cut it. Yalla, they're first.
all right, second, who you
Second,
got?
it's I mean, even though Morocco have had a setback with their some of their players, like Ezazuli apparently is not going to go anymore.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, they'll still finish second probably very easily.
Yeah, it's weird because going into the tournament, they're not in the best place, like vibes wise. I know that's weird, but
They did just sack their or the manager just
their
left.
manager's gone.
They have
They
a
had a really
asterisk AFCON.
embarrassing AFCON, not because they like lost, but the way all the things went like about.
Mm,
Like they came out with a lot of negative PR. Like everything that they built up in 2022 is gone to shit now.
yeah.
Like no one likes them. They have a lot of like weird antics going on in their team. Like you said, they've got some injuries coming in. And even Hakimi's not 100%. He could he could get injured. Um,
I hope
but
Scotland
yeah,
finish second, but it's not gonna happen.
yeah, I think they do have enough, more than enough quality, Morocco,
Yeah, it's
to
international
just
football at
not
the
even
end of
just
the
finish
day.
second. They could win the group if things change.
They don't even have the same manager anymore.
Yeah. But like you said, this is not the same Brazil of old,
Yeah,
and
that's
they've had their
Ancelotti.
own issues. They've had their own issues though, and in qualifying they weren't very convincing. So Morocco second, and then Scotland third.
Yeah,
Scotland, any hope for them upsetting the group?
they could snag a draw against one of those two, obviously, but I mean, I think they're also because of the other two teams in their group, they're gonna really struggle to be the best third place team. Like,
Really? I think
well,
from
but
getting a win
this is
against
another
Haiti,
thing
they
that I
should be
think
fine.
this is another thing that I think people are ignoring when it comes to choosing who's the best third team. They just want to choose who they think is actually the better team rather than who actually has the most likely chance of finishing as one of the best
Yeah.
third
Yeah,
place.
you have to look at the group. That's why I'm saying from this group, Haiti, they should win that. That's the opening game. If they win
Oh, to be
that,
fair, that's 3 points. Yeah,
exactly, yeah.
that's
If they win
true.
that, they've got a foot possibly in the next round.
Okay, I guess having Haiti evens things out for them. If you get three
Yeah.
points, surely you're easily one of the best third place teams. Group D,
The USA.
the USA, the Turkey, the Australia, the Paraguay.
Why are you adding that?
I don't know because I said the USA, so I felt like I had to give everyone else equal
Yeah.
standing.
Again, another uninspiring group. Group D. Will it be a party in the USA?
No, sorry. Uh,
No.
I think
Just
Turkey
abrupt.
are first for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Turkey have a good group of players. They had a good Euros. They had a good qualifying. Um, yeah, I think out of this group, they are the standouts.
They're first. Who's second?
I think we have to defer to the hosts
No,
here.
why? We can't just keep picking the hosts, bro.
What do you mean you just can't? They have, okay, well, you're going to compare them to Australia and Paraguay as a squad. They have a better squad. Waleed.
But
Come on, bro.
Paraguay could do something.
Yeah, okay, but let's be fair. Like I said, the team on paper, they've got some really good players. Pulisic, Balogun. They've got Anthony
Tyler
Robinson,
Adams.
Tyler Adams, Giovanni Reina, Weston McKennie. These are good players.
Okay, I believe in Poch.
Yeah, yeah, Poch, exactly. You got to factor in Poch. You got to factor in the hosts. There's going to be a lot of expectation on them though. Like from the USA crowd, it's not the same with Canada and Mexico, I think. Like these guys, they could turn sour very quickly.
Who's third?
This is a toss up for me. Australia aren't of the quality that of previous tournaments.
In that case, I also agree. It's Paraguay.
Paraguay also not necessarily that much of an outstanding team, but again, general squad quality. Playing in South America, it's a tougher qualification.
That's why they're third. Group E,
E
Germany, Germany,
Ecuador,
Ecuador,
Côte
Cote d'Ivoire,
d'Ivoire,
Cote d'Ivoire, and there's just Curaçao.
Curaçao,
Curaçao.
Curaçao.
I want to go Curaçao first for the name.
See, oh yeah, yeah. For the vibes alone, Curaçao for that
No, but
kit that they
okay.
have, their away kit, which we're not gonna see, but it's a
By the way, I don't know if
banger.
okay, I don't know if it's allowed to class them as this because they're a big nation, but I actually feel like Germany is like a dark horse
I get what you mean.
because
Oh,
but no one actually believes in them.
yeah, I get you. They've disappointed in the last two World Cups, knocked out in the groups. They did have quite a positive Euros, but again they got knocked out in the quarters. But they
Yeah,
had
but
a lot of
they faced the winners,
yeah, 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 true.
and that
Yeah,
was
and
a close game.
they looked very good in that tournament, to be fair, up until that point. And it was like you said, a close game. They have some standout talents, Florian Wirtz, Musiala alone. Those two together are money.
Yeah,
But
and I'm going Germany first. Florian Wirtz, player of the
you know
tournament.
what I will say though, this group is a bit deceiving because again, I know we're saying like Germany are a bit better than what they suggest. Ecuador and Cote d'Ivoire are pretty strong teams. Ecuador specifically.
So
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna
But
go.
that just tangent aside, I think Ecuador could do something. But if we want to put Germany first, I would mostly agree with that.
I will put Germany first.
Yeah.
You don't mostly agree with it. You agree with it. Allah khalik.
I don't know. I think a little shout here, Ecuador could top the group.
Yeah, could, won't. Allah.
I think there's a good chance they could.
But why not?
Yeah, you gotta factor in upsets, bro. It can't
But
just
this,
be
but
favorite,
that,
favorite, favorite.
but this is the issue with such a big World Cup is there's far gonna be far less of this upsetting.
Yeah, but in a group like this, like I just said, Ecuador, Cote d'Ivoire, they're strong teams. They're not necessarily pushovers.
Who's second?
I think Ecuador.
I want to go Cote d'Ivoire.
Come on, you gotta give it to Ecuador.
Fine.
I think it'll be close though.
Group F.
Again, another
This is
strong
a
group.
yeah, not a bad group. I will still go the obvious Netherlands first.
Yeah, the thing with Netherlands is they haven't really looked great
But
under
they're always
Koeman.
like stable.
Yeah, yeah, but they're also prone to an upset.
Yeah, but last World
Like
Cup
the
they got to the semis.
no, they got to the quarters.
Oh, you're right, but they lost to Argentina
Yeah, that's right. In
and
the
took it all the
Euros, the
way.
last Euros, how old they got to the semis, I think. So yeah, they tend to perform all right, but they're just I don't know if they have enough to get them over the line in some situations. But I generally would agree. I think first is where I would have them.
Here is where I'm gonna honestly say people are again overestimating Japan, in my opinion.
I think so too. I think not necessarily that they're poor or like not good,
But
but
it's
I
like the
think some of
overall quality, like the individ, like, and when it comes to these kind of tournaments, it's gonna most often be individual quality
Mhm.
that will win a game, and Sweden have more of it than Japan.
Are you thinking Sweden?
Yes, I'm thinking Sweden.
Brother.
Brother,
I
Sweden have
think for me,
Isak.
Japan are easily second. They could
How
even
are they
put
easily second? We just said they're being overestimated.
I think overestimated in terms of how far they could go. I think as a team they are still quality,
Who says they're
and
gonna get to like quarters?
some people I've seen people say like they could get round of 16 quarters easily.
No, no.
Um, if you look at their form coming into the tournament, they've got some very good form. They've beaten big teams like Brazil, England.
So who wait? So when I was saying they don't have the individual quality, what were you thinking? Tunis ahead of them?
No, no. I think Japan are second. I still think they're better. They have a better squad than Tunisia and Sweden. For me, Sweden, it's gonna be rough for them. I think because they were awful. They were dreadful in qualifying. They didn't win a single game in their group, and they managed to scam their way to the playoffs because of Nations League. And Gyökeres turned up for them. So I don't know. They not necessarily looked that good. So for me, I think out of all these teams, I think they'd be last.
No.
Tunisia didn't concede a single goal in qualifying.
And Isak will bang a hat trick on their head. This
He
is what
very well could. He very well could. I'm just saying, based off form and what we've seen from them, for me, I would say Japan, Holland, top two. Yep. Sweden, I don't think that they're gonna do well this tournament.
I'm gonna overrule and say there's third.
You can do that if you want, but for me, I would have Tunisia third and Sweden last. I think you're underrating Tunisia a bit, and we gotta support our
I don't
brothers.
support anyone else.
Well, those the Islamic Brotherhood, bro.
No, I
Islamigos.
hope everyone else that's
Hashtag
Arab
Islamigos. Make that a thing.
everyone else that's Arab besides us and Egypt, I'll say I don't care what happens to them. Group G.
G Unit.
What does that even
This is
mean?
also a bit of a dead group.
No, I think it's gonna be interesting.
I don't know. Belgium
And I think the interest
aren't
is
as good
gonna
as
be,
they
and
used to be.
I think the interest is gonna be that Egypt finish first.
Are you dead?
No, I'm alive.
Are you dead serious,
Oh, I am serious.
brother?
They they scam wins. They sit
In
back.
Africa, brother.
Okay, and who?
They don't look convincing in their games, bro. They play very defensive football. They very much rely on Salah and Marmoush.
Yeah, and Salah will.
The rest of their team
I
is
like to rely on Salah.
awful. The rest of their team is dreadful,
Who are the
pretty
other
much.
team? Who are other teams relying on? Who's their player that they're relying on?
Yeah, I mean, look. I'm just saying this as a team to finish first. Will they go through? I think they very well could go through, but not as in first. No, Belgium are much better than them. I think Belgium still have outstanding quality in players like Lukaku, um,
Outsta Okay, well, okay,
Tielemans,
we're
De
not gonna say
Bruyne.
they're outstanding, bro. They're old as hell. This is like this
Yeah,
is
but they
this
still
is
got players.
this is like Spain getting knocked out in the groups in 2014 because they were just old as hell at
Brother,
that
that group
point.
was way stronger than this group. They had Netherlands in their group and they had Chile. Who is this group?
But they
Iran,
were
Egypt, and New
old.
Zealand.
I'm gonna go old.
I think Lukaku as the flat track bully could decimate most of these teams, and he could rack up quite a few goals in the groups.
So Belgium are first. Uh,
Yeah. See, this is
Egypt.
a toss up here.
No, I'm going Egypt second.
Six. No. I think that's fair. The only thing I would say, Iran also has a very good team. The thing with them though is obviously what's going on with
I think
with
it's all
the
a
with
bit
the
too
country.
much going
Yeah, but
on.
this could be also the thing that pulls them together. But anyway, yeah, I think they're third in this
Mm.
group.
To be honest, anytime I've watched New Zealand, they've been
They're not.
crap.
Yeah, they're not very good. Other
So,
than Chris Wood, there's not a lot of talent.
no, but
Although,
even then, when I've watched them, I've seen him. I don't know how I couldn't believe what I was watching with New Zealand, and this is the same player that once got like around 17 goals or whatever in the Prem. This is not true.
what's not true?
It's false, very false, that he performed like that.
Ah,
But anyway, yeah,
I mean, and again, they're there for vibes.
Group H. Group, huh? I think it's literally the order they've presented it.
Spain tournament favorites. Although Yamal is injured for the first few games, so how ready he's going to be, how good he's going to be when he comes back, I don't know. I think that's the main thing for me when it comes to Spain.
I
With
mean, they
people
have a lot of
predicting
talent.
them,
They're not necessarily all
they
riding on
do.
Yamal.
I get that, but again, compared to Spain teams in the past, it's not up there, I would say.
What?
Uh,
Well, you're talking about one team, not Spain teams. You're talking about one team because that was one team that achieved a lot in a certain period. Since
no,
then,
no,
this is by
no, I
far the
get
best
that.
Spain team.
Yeah, but defensively, they don't really have that good of a back line. I don't know. That's just
But
me.
they won a
I
Euros.
know that's decent and it's good enough. They won the last Euros, of course. But I don't know when they're gonna come up against some of these other teams, I think they might struggle a bit. But going forward, yeah, they should be fine. Yeah, I think they'll have more than enough to get through this group without any issues.
Yeah. Second Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Ur Nah, I can't say it. Um,
Do you want to say a bit about Uruguay?
Darwin,
Dun, dun,
Valverde.
dun, dun. Again,
Who's in their defense again?
they've got Araujo, Jimenez.
Uh,
Um,
oh my
I don't
God,
know who
no.
else
Those are
much.
the two bloody calamitous.
Yeah, again, it's another Uruguay team that doesn't stack up to previous Uruguay teams. Like the forwards alone, there's no Suarez, there's no Cavani. Darwin is coming off a difficult season for Al Hilal. Um, it's a team with a lot of energy and a hard-working team, but quality, not so much. Other than maybe Valverde, they don't have much quality.
Oh my God, it's a Darwizzy carry job, bro. If they do anything
Yeah,
up
that's why I
front
think
at
that
least.
they're gonna get that group, but then they're gonna be out.
Anyway,
The
they're
next couple
second.
positions, this is where I think people are not gonna understand too much about Cape Verde. Cape Verde
Why? It's Saudi Arabia. Why?
would, oh my God, just listen to what I'm gonna say, bro.
But it's Saudi Arabia.
I get that. I get that 100%. But Cape Verde, in qualifying, upset a lot of teams. They had a pretty strong group and they managed to finish, I think they finished top in their group. They qualified automatically. Like, I think that's a huge achievement. This is their first World Cup. Yes, small nation. Yes. Not a very much unknown team. But they're riding a wave, pun intended, because they're now the nation and their symbol is the shark. But I think they could cause an upset, and I don't think Saudi Arabia is that good. Again, struggled in qualifying. I think we're just going off of name recognition here.
It's not
So
just
that's what.
about name recognition. Wow, they have a lot of good. They're a good name. They're one of the best Arab nations,
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know. I'm just saying.
and they have
Watch out.
a league. For example, their league of players has a lot of good quality players.
Yeah, yeah. I agree.
For
I
example,
agree.
like if let's say Saudi were to field a bunch of players from Saudi, from Saudi Pro League, compared to a bunch of Americans from MLS, the Saudi Pro League players will win easily. Cape Verde, hurdy-gurdy, Jacob Alerdi, Saudi Arabia third. Group I, Group Iraq,
Iraq, Iraq.
Group Iraq.
جيب الكاس جيب الكاس جيب.
We're gonna be out of the World Cup very quickly though, just so you
Yeah,
know.
we're gonna get fucked.
It's gonna be a lot of fa noises
It's gonna be pain,
during our
but we're
games.
we're here for it. We're here for it. You never know. You never know.
I know, I know. You don't know, I know. We never know, I know. I know where we are. Anyway,
This is the group of death, the quintessential group of death.
the group of, but it's pretty,
You've
but
got
it's,
three
it's
standout teams. Three standout teams that
but we,
could win any other group.
but we know, but we know the order of the teams. I think
The opening game is Iraq and Norway. I think for their sake that could be huge
for
because
France,
no, for Norway. They play, I believe, I want to say they play France last. So Iraq and Senegal first two games right there, they could win those both, done and dusted.
but they're not gonna beat Senegal.
Why? They easily could, bro.
No, I think Senegal are better.
Okay, I think it's like a, either or.
Yeah, but you say easily could. Okay, then they easily could the other way.
Yeah, but I think based on their forward line alone, they're gonna decimate teams.
Decimate teams.
Yeah.
Norway.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah. Okay, France first. I think easily.
I don't think it's easy, bro. Senegal could cause an upset. Norway could cause an upset on them. Senegal, this is a throwback to 2002 in the World Cup. Senegal beat them in the groups, and France got kicked out of the group.
There's no way they get kicked out of the group.
No, I know. Especially given the three third place team format. But yeah, France, obviously one of the biggest favorites in the World Cup. Got to the final last time. Won it the edition before that. But Senegal and Norway, again, no slouches. They could Senegal champions of Africa. Norway absolutely wreaked havoc in the groups, sentenced Italy to death. Uh, and I think Holland was the top scorer in qualifying for the whole of qualifying for any team. And they've got standout players as well.
Whenever I've watched Senegal play, they are very stable. They have very
Yeah.
good chemistry. They've
Yeah.
had a lot of the same players for many tournaments now,
Hmm.
where they performed well. They only really have gone out to big nations, I think, if I'm not
Yeah, last time they
mistaken.
got knocked out by England.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
they they also they're not gonna be like, oh man, we're playing against France. Oh man, we're playing against
Yeah, they're
Norway.
not going to be phased.
You
They're
know,
not going to
they're
be
not
phased.
gonna they know they know what they are. They believe in themselves, in my opinion. So I'm
Yeah.
going Senegal second in my opinion, very easily. I
Is
think that
that
could go crazy is if we upset first game.
that's the
That would
thing.
mess the whole
If
group.
Iraq somehow upset on the first day, this group
Is blown wide open.
is wide. Yeah, it's wide open, bro.
Everyone
It's
finishes on
very
3 points.
unlikely. Very unlikely.
Everyone finishes on 3 points.
Could
But
you imagine?
Iraq finished fourth on goal difference.
Finish fourth, bro. Oh,
Well, what can we do
why
if
would
we
you?
all what if
Why
we
would you
if
hype
every
me up like that?
if every one of the teams finish on equal, yeah, it'll be funny. But I'm saying if every team finishes on equal points, we easily will be last on goal difference easily.
Look. Head says Iraq falls out fourth. Heart says Iraq also falls out fourth. But
Exactly.
my balls are saying different.
But this is not the Scottish group, so
Moving on to
Group
Group J.
J.
Uh, it's a decent group, not like crazy group, but this is Argentina's all day, every day.
Honestly, if we're in later rounds, this they will be one of the upsets. In my
I get
opinion.
you. I get you. I thought that as well. I thought this is pretty much virtually almost man for man the same team
Yeah.
in 2022.
And it's and they're all on a
Everyone is 4 years older. Messi's 4 years older.
and overall they're also worse.
Otamendi's 4 years older. You would think, but again, they sweep qualifying like it was nothing. They had a large gap between them in second. Defensively sound, going forward great. And even in these last few games, I thought maybe Messi might not. I question maybe he would be as hungry as not just him but as a team as hungry to defend the title, to be able to stack up to how good they were in the last tournament. But they don't. They look like they haven't skipped a beat, bro. Messi is like fine wine. He's literally just doing the same Messi stuff he always does.
Yeah, they'll finish first easily. And another easy pick, in my opinion, is Algeria.
Not as easy. Austria are a big shot. They won their qualifying group in Europe. They have Ralf Ragnick, who has turned them into a very good side, very high energy, very hardworking team, and they also have good quality. I would also have Algeria. I think people underrate Algeria. Quality team. Very did very well in qualifying,
Yeah.
and they've got some really good players as
And
well.
they have a good history.
Yeah, they have good history in the World Cup. So yeah, I'd have them second, but it would be close.
Jordan, schön gut gekommen.
Jordan, see, somehow they've turned into these darlings for the rest of the world, but for us
Who?
Iraqis, a lot of people like them because of their fairy tale road to the final in the last Asian Cup, and generally their
What
performances.
fairy tale? Bloody hand, bloody gave it to you like handed it to you like this. Here, you want to go to the final? We don't like Iraq. Here, you go to the final.
Yeah. Okay. Salt aside, they are a decent team, and in qualifying they were good.
Yeah, they're gonna do fourth.
Anyway, the only Arab team I won't be supporting,
Group
Group K.
K. Uh,
This is a formality for me as well.
yeah, Portugal.
See, this is where I have my biggest hot take.
This?
I think Colombia win this group. And not just that, I think Colombia could do something this World Cup.
No, I agree with that. But first, I don't know.
I think, okay, here are my thoughts on why Colombia could do well. Aside from just the fact that they have a fantastic team who have done well in qualifying and have done well at previous tournaments. Like I said, this World Cup is in North America. A lot of Colombians, a lot of Colombian immigrants in these countries. They have a couple games in Mexico, so there's going to be a huge Colombian contingent. They've got ballers, bro.
Mm, they
I
have
rate them
a
so highly, bro.
they have a well balanced team.
They have a very well balanced team.
Fine, I'll back it.
Yeah, Colombia, baby.
Portugal second. Portugal being held
Portugal.
back,
Okay,
being
let's talk
held
about
back
Portugal.
by the fact that they're passing to a CR7 doing a Gyökeres impression.
Bro, he's washed, bro. You know he's the oldest player at this tournament, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
But it's not like,
he
but
needed
okay,
to.
let me come back. Let me be devil's advocate, CR7's advocate. Who is gonna get called up ahead of him as from the Portuguese strikers
It's
of the world? Who's gonna get called up?
it's not necessarily who's gonna replace him and are they gonna be good enough. It's more like how him in this team kind of hinders them. Like instead of having someone who can run and press and link up with these players, like they don't necessarily
It
need to have a
shouldn't be Gonzalo
world-beating
Ramos.
striker.
It can't be
Sorry.
Gonzalo Ramos.
I mean, he's performed well for them, for Portugal. He got a hat trick in the World Cup previously. We
Yeah,
were
but
there when he scored a hat trick against Switzerland.
yeah, okay.
On paper, Portugal have the best midfield in this tournament by far.
On paper, by far, from everyone?
Yeah, dude, Vitinha, João Neves,
No, no, no.
Bernardo
If we're going
Silva,
by
Bruno Fernandes
if we're going by paper, we're looking at the paper. It's still France and Spain.
have a better midfield than these guys.
Oh, you're saying midfield only? No, I would still say Spain
Nah, nah, nah. These guys
because of
have.
Pedri.
Nah, dude. We have Vitinha, João Neves, Bruno Fernandes.
I saw João Neves and Vitinha against Arsenal. Okay, I don't want to hold it too much against them. I saw that. I watched that game with my eyes and my brain and my
Oh,
mind
cool.
too.
All right. These guys could definitely go far. How much Ronaldo CR7 hinders them, I we'll see. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know how good of a coach Roberto Martinez is
Oh my
when
God,
you
bro.
when you compare him to the other coaches at this tournament for other teams. Like you've got Tuchel at England, you've got Ancelotti at Brazil, uh, you've got who's the dude for Germany? What's his name?
Nagelsmann.
Nagelsmann. Yeah, like there's some top quality coaches at this tournament, and I don't know if he stacks up to them.
He doesn't. And he'll play him
Yeah,
120
I mean,
minutes.
Ronaldo's got a stranglehold on this. this team, bro. He is dictator and rules absolutely. So
They should back him, bro. It's literally he literally put them on his back for so long. Why?
he's about to do what? To do
Why?
what?
Their team throughout his whole career has
Have
been
they ever
absolute
been in a
ass.
final with him? And
Why? Their team has never been good enough to even get close to that. Allah Khalik. At
they
least
won
at
the
least
they won the
at,
Euros. They
at
won the
least one
Euros without
time.
him.
At least
They
one
won the
time.
Euros without him.
At least one time. Wow, they didn't win the. Wow, they didn't even fucking gotten close to the final without him. Allah Khalik.
Waleed. Okay, even then, they finished third in their group. That
Yeah,
we're getting
because
on
he
top of.
dragged them there. Yep. Portugal second, and I honestly think Congo third.
Yeah, it's an either or for me. I don't think either of these teams uh,
I
are much
think
better than the other.
they have a good. I think just based off the fact that they haven't done any last minute changes with players switching nationalities, they've maybe the players have received that extra bit of motivation and belief in the manager
To Congo.
and the organization being selected again and being rewarded for their loyalty and their passion.
Passion.
Yeah, he's third.
Yeah.
And
I
sorry,
mean, it'd be fun to
Uzbek
see them. Group L. I
group.
think it's going to be very easy for England in this
Yeah.
group. Croatia aren't what they used to be. Ghana aren't much to write home about either. They didn't even qualify for the last AFCON. They've got some pretty good players, but yeah, generally this is not a very good Ghana team. And Panama are there to make up the numbers, unfortunately. So I'd have England easily taking this.
Yeah.
Croatia, we can agree is second.
Can we?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to say Ghana.
Nah, dude. Nah, dude.
England,
I'm
Ghana,
Croatia. Um, I think they're still good enough to be second in this group, even though a lot of their good players are now really old.
They're
Modric
like
aside,
they're like doing the same thing as Argentina and Senegal, but like worse.
running it back. Let's run it back.
Let's walk it back, bro.
Let's walk it back.
Ghana third.
Yeah. Like I said, nothing to write home about for this Ghana team. So this is where we choose the third teams.
Okay.
I think, like we said, based on the groups, teams like Norway will go through. I think Norway will go through. I think Korea probably because of the group of that they're in, they could finish high enough to go through.
So how many were you picking?
You pick
8.
eight out of you. Yeah, you have to pick 8 out of 12.
That's a lot.
Well, yeah, this is the new format.
Hang on, bro. I need to remind myself. Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire were Ecuador and Germany. I think they will go through
Yeah.
because they have Curacao in their group as well. I think Scotland because that like we said they have Haiti. They just need another point probably and they're fine. I'd go Bosnia because their group is so even. They could easily go through.
Okay.
Right? What do you think?
I'm thinking of Sweden.
Sweden, if you want to go Sweden, I'm okay with it. But I genuinely think that they wouldn't even finish there. I think Austria for sure would
Who's
go
in their
through.
group again?
Algeria, Jordan, and Argentina.
Okay, yeah.
We have one more. Who do you reckon? Factoring in the groups that they have.
Okay,
Paraguay. For me, it's a toss-up between Paraguay and Iran.
I need to look at their groups again.
Iran have Egypt, New Zealand, and Belgium. I think that's the weakest group.
Who do Congo have again?
Congo
Portugal.
have. Yeah, they don't. I don't think they have a chance. Saudi, Uruguay, Spain. I don't think so. I don't think Saudi can go through. Paraguay have a good group to be able to get out of. That's the thing. They have USA, Turkey, and Australia. It's a toss-up between Iran and Paraguay for me.
I'll say Paraguay.
Yeah, Paraguay then. All right.
The groups are completed. You've completed your groups. Now pick your knockouts. Okay, we move to the round of 32. Germany
Feels like
versus
it's
Paraguay
feisty.
first. I mean, we know.
Yeah, this is clear.
Germany.
for me.
And we
Alright.
already know this one as well. In New York/New Jersey Stadium, well, it's in either or. It's not. It's not in both.
It's New Jersey technically,
Yeah.
but they say New York because anyway. This is France easy.
Yep.
Czechia and Canada. I think Czechia go through here.
Yeah. Netherlands and Morocco.
Ooh.
Netherlands.
See, this could be. I don't know if it's as clear cut as that.
No, I think
Could be an
Netherlands.
upset. You reckon?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
It'll be a strong game. It'll be a good game.
But I just like there's too much. uncertainty around Morocco, honestly. Portugal, Croatia. I think that's Portugal.
Portugal. CO7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Spain, Algeria. Spain.
España. Cesar. Spain. Okay, this one, I'd say Turkey, right?
Yeah, Turkey.
Turkey would go through. This one, Belgium for sure.
Yeah, Belgium.
Oof, here we go. Now, this is a banger.
I mean, it's
This
Brazil.
is tough.
It's Brazil.
I don't think it's that easy.
Okay, but it's Brazil.
Okay, but I mean, we have to factor in sometimes there's upsets.
But sometimes there won't be.
Why are we going back up?
I'm looking at the others. I'm like, why is there no upset there? But I think it's just Brazil, bro. Like I don't see
I
how.
don't know. This could be a banana peel for Brazil if this is how it turns out. Um, but yeah, I would lean Brazil for sure. But yeah, let's see. Ah, the Equidish and the Senegalese.
I'll go. I'm going Senegal.
That's a flop for me. Um, but yeah, I'd maybe lean Senegal. So that'd be a good game.
Senegal. Mexico,
There we
Scotland.
go. Mexico, Scotland. Come on, you beauty. Yeah, it's Mexico. Mexico at home at the Azteca. Come on, bro.
It's Mexico.
Yeah, dude.
So no, okay, upset here, upset there, but not.
This is.
It's not like
Wait, it's a
Mexico
home
or this
nation?
behemoth, bruv.
I don't know. I think home advantage carries them.
Fine.
England, Norway. Oh my God. This would be amazing if it happened. That'd be such a good game. What do you think? You want to go Norway, don't you?
I do want to go Norway. I don't want fucking England to do anything.
No, but what do you think? What do you actually think?
If you're talking about player for player, of course they have enough. They should have more than enough. But in terms of their coaching, their style, their overall ability to
I will
crumble
say
under pressure,
I don't think if this game happened, I don't think England would play into like Haaland's hands. Like I don't think they'd give him space. Like they wouldn't play very high up. If you want an upset here, I wouldn't mind it. But I think if we're taking into account teams and manager, I'd lean England.
to be honest, fine, it's England, man, whatever.
Argentina, Uruguay. This would be tasty. This is Bielsa versus Argentina. He's Argentinian, so this would be really weird. And he managed them as well. I think this is Argentina's.
Yeah.
You were saying Mos.
Yeah, this is Egypt.
You reckon?
Yep.
I don't know, man.
I know.
I think on paper USA has a better team and they're at home. I think I would lean USA.
I've gone Egypt.
Swiss or Austria. Oh my God, what the hell? What a weird like this is like neighbors.
I'll go Switzerland.
Fair. I don't mind either or.
Colombia, Cote
This one,
d'Ivoire.
Colombia.
Colombia.
So this is the round of 16 now.
Yeah.
This one is a freaking crazy game for a round of 16. Germany, France. I think France would take them.
I
There's
want
too
to. I
much
want
in
to
there.
pick Germany, man.
I know. That's why I'm saying the way the groups and the bracket is lined up, Germany, even if they finish second, they would run into a strong team.
I want to choose Germany, man. France don't play football, bro. They're literally they're like United.
No, don't give United that satisfaction, bro.
No, as in like they literally just rely on like transitions and individuals pulling them out. They don't have any kind of tactics, bruv. Fine, whatever, man. I still think it'll be Germany.
It'd be cool to see Germany go through though. Netherlands and Czechia. Okay, wow, no discussion. This is about and a half.
Spain.
Yeah. Do you reckon it could go like extra time or something?
It
Pens?
depends on who scores first. If Spain were to score first, then no.
Yeah, I'd go Spain for this one.
There's a lot more cut and dry around knockout games than you'd think.
This one is a toss-up, honestly. Do you think Lukaku and De Bruyne have it in them? One
Yeah,
last run?
yeah.
One last run?
Yeah. Who's their manager?
Last dance? I want to say it's Rudy Garcia. He's a French dude. He used to manage in the French league, like Lille and I think Lyon, I want to say. But yeah.
I'll go Belgium, honestly. I don't think this.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Belgium.
Yeah.
This is Brazil.
No, I say Senegal.
Oh, you think that? Oh, so you think Senegal will?
Well, I think there's upsets. No, I think this was one of them.
I don't know, man.
I think this is one of them.
Brazil in America, with all the a lot of Brazilians will be there. I don't think many Senegalese people will be. What is that?
It's Brazil Coke, bro.
I would go Brazil.
So are we, okay, we're 50-50 now. So what are we doing?
Rock, paper. No, it's fine. If you want to go Senegal, خلاص, what can we do? You reckon you would go Pens or something?
No,
Okay, wow.
I think it'll just be like, maybe Brazil overcommitting and Senegal hit them.
No last dance for Neymar?
No less, no less some.
Okay, Mexico and England.
Yeah, this is England.
Yeah, this is England. They've made it to the quarters. Argentina must really, يعني, you can't
Yeah, it's
glaze.
Argentina. It's Argentina.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I know you don't like Salah.
Would you? Oh my God, Willie, don't say that, man.
Yeah,
That stuff, that is very false.
very true.
Uh, Colombia
Yeah,
in
Colombia.
Vancouver, baby. Okay, France, Netherlands, quarterfinal. I think this is France, no?
Yeah. I mean, if we're going this, yeah.
No chance for Virgil to lock Mbappe up
No,
at all.
it's the other people unlocking the others. That's the issue. And if Virgil can only do so much, he's not gonna stop Elise and Dembele and Mbappe and Cherki at the same time. What else is he gonna do? Who's his center back partner?
Van de Ven.
Oh my God.
All right.
Spain,
At the Los
Belgium.
Angeles Stadium. Why do they say this? Why don't they have the actual names of the
Because
stadium?
they genuinely don't want to confuse people, bro. So where is that? Uh, this is
So
Spain.
why not just say Los Angeles? I don't get it.
I have no idea, honestly.
Anyway, Spain. Yeah, this is Spain.
Spain.
Easy all day, every day.
Sorry, Belgium. We like
This is
it.
probably as good as a run for Spain as you could ask. I mean, other than the Portugal one.
Oh, what do you mean? These are tough games. This is like regular tough
I
World
think
Cup run, bro.
they
Going
would.
through
I think they'll
going through a good African team,
compared to like
Portugal
let's
and
say
Belgium. That's more tough than other teams.
no.
Yeah,
France is
well,
a much harder route.
yeah, France has a harder route. Yeah, fine. That's the one.
I
Here we
think it is.
go. It's a rematch, and I know who's getting this one.
You reckon Senegal?
Yes,
Oh my God, Waleed.
dude. They're not. I'm telling you, England are gonna flame out.
Bro,
This whole like, honestly, this
I
Tuchel
think
guy is
you're
the most
underrating England a
contradictory.
little bit,
He's
Waleed.
such a he contradicts himself so much, and people contradict themselves for
Who?
him. Tuchel picking on form, but you've picked Madueke. What form is Madueke in? What form is Saka in?
You know this is the same thing for
What form is
every.
Jed Spence in? No, but
Okay,
it's all
well,
bullcrap.
okay,
No,
okay,
everyone
Waleed,
who said
Waleed.
they've picked on form,
Chill,
Mrs.
chill,
Matney,
chill.
everyone who said they've picked on form is talking out of their ass. He's picked on his pragmatic style of football. He's not picked on form. Oh, I can't pick
Waleed, that's
Cole
the same for
Palmer.
every team, bro. Every team is like that.
Okay, but I'm saying there's a narrative that it's on form. No, it's not on
No, I don't
form.
think anyone has said
Of
that
course,
because
many people.
everyone is
Many people.
crying,
I've seen
crying
many
at the
people say
fact that.
this.
Waleed, everyone is crying. Everyone in England is crying over the fact that players like Henderson have gone, Jed Spence have gone, not Madueke have gone, leaving behind players like Palmer, Foden, Gibbs, White, Trent, all of these guys.
Yeah, but they will say, "Oh yeah, he shouldn't have taken Trent. Oh yeah, he shouldn't have taken Foden. Oh yeah, he shouldn't have taken Palmer." Then who's he gonna take? The people
Look,
you just mentioned.
he obviously has chosen players that he thinks fits what he's trying to do. This has always been the case with any national team. You think Neymar's there because he's good on form? No, look, bro, the guy is injured right now, and he's taking him for the vibes because people will lose their shit. It's the
Anyway,
same with any national team.
I think this is an upset, and I think Senegal beat them.
I think you're just very
Why?
against
You telling
England
me
here.
so England are gonna make a semi?
I think that, yeah, why wouldn't they be able to? They have one of the best teams. They are one of the favorites for this tournament.
But every time we see them come up against a competent team, they flame out. Anyway, fine. We'll go for the sake of having a correct prediction. We'll go England. But I still think there's like I said, like we always say, oh there's an upset. Oh there's a surprise.
You've already given that to the Brazil losing to
So I can
Senegal.
only do it once.
No, I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying either you are saying Senegal are gonna go semi-finals.
So Senegal are better than Morocco, and Morocco went to a semi-final last time.
Okay, okay. I mean, look, if you want to say if you want to put your reputation on the line and say Senegal, fine, I'll back it.
My reputation, yeah. Oh my God, everyone's gonna be talking about Walid Al Kabani's reputation. He picked Senegal over England, bros.
I'm just saying, if they fail to even get past the round of 32, you're gonna look like a melt.
Senegal?
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. Angola.
Oh. See, this is where
So this is the upset?
that's an upset if Colombia beat Argentina.
No, I'm asking. So this is your upset.
Yeah, this is where I'm
So
gonna
why
hang my
why
hat on.
why is this why is this more likely than Senegal versus England?
I'll tell you why. I didn't say wait, that's not why I said I never said it was more likely or unlikely or whatever. There's not a lot to go off of. Obviously, Argentina breached qualification and they look great. I just think Colombia. I don't know what how I don't know what to say honestly. I just have
They
a
can
gut.
overrun them. That's what it is.
I just have a gut feeling that Colombia exactly. I think they have a lot of pace. They have a lot of energy, and yeah, I think they have the players to punish Argentina.
And they will.
Inshallah.
Sorry, Messi.
Yeah, he's got the World Cup. He doesn't need this one. Now we've got now see what we've got in the semis. Oh, bro.
We go up, we go up. France,
France, Spain.
Spain.
Oh God. This could be the final, honestly, if things turned out differently. This could have been the final.
I'm going
This
Spain.
is a rematch of the Euro 2024
Yeah, that's why I'm
semi-final
going
as well.
Spain.
Really?
Yep,
Oh,
Spain are better. They have, th
I don't know. Mbappe.
yeah, but what did he do? What did he do against Spain last time? Actually, I'm confused. I'm misremembering now.
Last time it went to extra time, didn't it?
It was 1-1. I
Yeah,
know Lamine Yamal
Yamal.
scored a equalizer, no?
I th
Or was he the one who took the lead?
I think he took the lead. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it went to extra time. Didn't it go to? Am
No,
I bugging?
I don't think it went to pens.
I think Spain won it in extra time.
Yeah. Was it
I
Olmo?
mean, well, I can't remember honestly.
I'm going Spain. I think Spain are.
Uh,
This is Spain's World Cup to lose.
Yamal is injured at the moment. He's going to miss the first few games. Do you think he's going to be in the right form and fitness in this
Yes.
game?
Well, he'll be fine.
And but what if he isn't?
But then everything goes to shit. That's the same they could say for anyone.
But you're
What if in the round of 32 Mbappe tears his ACL?
but I'm just no. Of course, stuff like that you can't account for. But we already know going into this tournament, Yamal is not 100%.
Yeah, he's got a little injury that's delayed his
What
start to the
a
World Cup.
bro. He's got a hamstring. He's been out for at least a month,
Yeah, yeah, we say that, but because that's only because there was a few
and
games.
he's still got a couple of weeks left. He can't play these next 2 weeks. So you're banking on Yamal not only coming back fit and healthy, but like on top form.
Yeah, I don't
Fair
see why
play.
not. He's never shown me
Fair
bad
play.
form, to be fair.
I don't know. I would maybe lean slightly France, but I don't mind Spain either. It'd be a great game either way. So you want to put them in?
Spain.
See, this is what we've got now. We've got a rematch of 2018, and this time, Colombia
They will stumble here for
will
sure.
best Inglaterra.
Yeah. Bye bye, Tuchel.
Imagine if this was on pens. Imagine on pens, Colombia go through this time.
Okay, well, if I'm being honest, if it goes to pens, they're not going through.
Like imagine James Rodriguez just dancing.
I think England have a bunch of penalty takers.
Imagine Luis Diaz up against Jed Spence, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. But it will most
Luis
likely be
Luis
Reece
Diaz
James.
on Reece James. Either way, he's cooking them both.
Yeah, it'll be Colombia. They go just far enough so that they're like, oh, we got to a semi, so we'll back Tuchel, and then they'll fail again next tournament. Now we have a final, and to be honest, I think it works out a bit. Even though everything else has been so good, it works out unfortunately because I think this final is a formality.
No, no, no. Do you remember? I think was it last year? They Spain and Colombia played, and Colombia beat them. I think 2-0 or
Yeah,
something.
I remember. I remember Munez's goal from Diaz's assist.
I don't think it's just cut and dry. Obviously, that's a friendly. This is a proper tournament. Yeah.
This would literally surge Diaz into all-time status, which is crazy.
If he won, or if he got to the final, if he won.
Well, okay, I don't think anyone will say that if he got to the final, but if he won, yeah.
Like let's say he carried this Colombia team, and let's say he got like 5, 6 goals.
Then yeah, of course. You know, if Mbappe gets to be in all-time status, then so does Diaz if he does this. If he wins, it's his
So you think
legacy.
the golfing quality is that much that Spain will easily?
Yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
So you think this could be like a France-Croatia sort of
No, it's
scenario?
not as bad as that.
Mm.
This will be like a 2-0.
Nah. At least Colombia just score one.
Nah, it'll be
At least
2-0.
let's say it went to extra time. That'd be fun. I think they could.
It'll be 2
Again,
2-0.
again, Spain's defense is nothing to write home about. Imagine Diaz up against these guys.
Yeah, but you're forgetting about everyone else up against Lamine Yamal, against
Lamine Yamal.
Pedri.
Oh, you also have to factor in Colombia would have huge support in America. Huge. So many Colombians in America.
Yeah, so finals a huge achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be Spain. It's gonna be Spain. This is gonna be formality. It's gonna be a 2-0.
All right, is that the final choice? Your
Spain are winning.
2026 World Cup winners are
Spain.
Spain. Ferran Torres hat trick in the final.
Just to shut up.
Imagine.
Just to shut up those idiotic Barca fans that talk shit about him all the time, bro. This guy literally scores non-stop for
You know he's
Barca.
actually quite good for Spain. You know
I know.
he's the. I think he's the highest goal scorer in the squad right now.
No, it's Marino.
No.
Marino scored the most goals for them in qualification.
Okay, I'm saying all time like for
Oh.
Spain.
Oh, then yeah, most likely. He's probably been in the squad for ages compared to everyone else.
Spain are one of the biggest favorites heading into the tournament.
They have a bit
They,
of a history of this. As soon as they enter a period of winning, they win back to back.
yeah, true. Reigning Euro champions. I feel like it's a formality then. If Spain won the World Cup, Yamal is winning Ballon d'Or.
Oh yeah, should do. He should do anyway.
But what if like because we were saying he's going to be injured? Will he have enough games
If he
to be able
plays
to put in?
if he plays every knockout game, they'll give it to him.
Okay, so Spain are our champions. Colombia are runner-ups. Did we do third place, fourth place?
Do
Is
they
there a
even let
third
us?
match for third? Okay, let's say France versus England. Who are you taking there? France.
France.
Okay, fine. France.
France, and then
Bronze.
as soon as full-time whistle blows, Mbappe chucks the fucking bronze medal into the stands.
And Kane goes jumping in for it.
And who? Kane?
Kane. Anyway, so we got France bronze, Colombia silver runner-up,
Mm.
Spain campione.
Yeah.
So
Should
do
we
we
do
want to?
Player of the tournament.
Yeah. Okay. So if Spain gets to player of tournament, do you reckon one of theirs would be player of tournament, or do you think someone like on Colombia's side, Luis Diaz, that carries them and he could be player of the
I
tournament?
think considering like the scenario that Yamal doesn't play most of the group stage,
It's going to hinder his chances. Yeah.
I would give player of the tournament to Diaz.
England have
Maybe,
a deep.
but this is the other issue for Mbappe getting top score is that he's got a hard run and he's got a hard
He
run the
does
whole
have
way
a hard
through.
run.
So the
He
hard
does
run
have
the
a
whole
hard
way
run.
through is probably going to hinder his chances to get like to just bang in
Golden
goals.
Boot. Yeah. But he does perform at World Cups. Like last
Yeah.
two World Cups, he's killed it. And then in the final against Argentina, he got a hat trick.
Yeah.
So opposition quality doesn't really seem to hinder his chances that much.
But it's back to back to back.
Yeah. Imagine if they got to three finals in a row. Yeah,
Realistically, the player of the tournament can only go to one of the semifinals, minimum.
yeah, I'd agree. Yeah. So England, what you think? Kane,
Oh God, Kane, penalty
Jude
merchant,
Bellingham.
penalty merchant at international tournaments.
Bellingham is looking good going into the World Cup. By the way, if England do well, and let's say they did get to the final, ignoring our predictions, good they got to the final, and Rice had pretty good showing. Would that also be a case for him, Ballon d'Or?
Why? He could not win
I'm
Ballon
just
d'Or.
throwing it out there. I'm just
Wallah,
throwing it out
wallah, I'll stop watching football if Rice
there. You
wins
know
Ballon d'Or.
that's what they would say though.
Wallah, I'll stop watching football if he wins Ballon d'Or.
You heard it here.
It would be
Clip
10
that.
times
Clip
worse than
that. Let's
Dembele
clip
winning
that.
Ballon d'Or.
Imagine this happens and clip that.
It would be 10 times worse than Modric or Dembele winning Ballon d'Or. It would be the biggest joke of the century if Rice wins Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. I don't know what classifies as young. Is there an age gap? Like age limit?
Is that even a thing? Oh yeah, it is.
It is a thing, young player.
Maybe it's under 21. Because how old was
Maybe.
Enzo? Was he 20?
Yeah, he might have been, yeah.
So maybe it's that.
Yeah, maybe they don't have anyone on Netherlands, but
They'll just give it to Yamal, bro. Of
France,
course.
Turkey?
No, they'll give it to
Oh
Yamal.
yeah, Lamal. Yeah, Yamal.
I think they like having the player to present them the trophy at the final. So I think they
Yeah.
always lean to present the player
Yeah.
at the final. Yamal will be holding both at the end of the tournament.
Germany, Wirtz, potentially.
If they beat France, why not?
Musiala.
Wirtz will be better than Musiala.
Portugal, João Neves, potentially.
Yeah. This is all dependent on how far they go. We haven't predicted them to go far.
Nunes.
We haven't predicted them to go far enough. Why? This is the thing.
Golden Boot, Lukaku could be because of the group that he's in. He could bang in quite a few goals in there and then get a couple on the way to the. We have them come to the quarters. Yeah, he could
Yeah.
easily get Golden Boot. Um,
Okay, I won't say easily. I don't think he will.
I mean, the quality of opponents he has gives him an opportunity.
Sure.
Brazil, we haven't even touched on them and their players really. You reckon Vinny finally carries them to something? Finally shows up?
If
Rafinha?
anyone's gonna show up and carry it, it's Rafinha.
Hendrick, bro, young player.
Yeah. They have to go far.
Yeah, yeah. But you have them getting upset by Senegal.
Yeah.
So easily they could win that and then go on a run. They could meet England in a quarterfinal, potentially. So Hendrick could win that. Do you reckon Igor Thiago could get Golden Boot?
Could you imagine? It'd be so. It's like That's the least Brazilian player of all time. The best keeper.
Best keeper, based on this, it would probably be what? Simon? Magnon?
Mine won't be. Why they have such a tough run that it's gonna be hard for him to get clean sheets.
Potentially, yeah. Uh, who else is there?
On-
Pickford? Don't piss off. Allison, maybe? If they get far? Always,
Again, they like rewarding the
who
teams
won
in the
it? I
final.
was gonna say who they always give it to a keeper who tends to do well in pens.
No, I mean, we say that, but that's because Emi Martinez won the World Cup and winning pen shootouts along the way.
I don't know. I think there's always a story that happens halfway through a tournament when it comes to these awards.
Mm. It'll just they. I'm telling you, they always reward the team that reaches the final or wins the whole thing. It will probably based on the way this is played out in our bracket, it would be Simon. All right, guys. So those were our predictions for this year's World Cup. Let us know what you think in the comments, and if you have any other predictions of your own. As mentioned, we're going to be recapping some of the games throughout the tournament, especially at every stage probably as well. And yeah, so look out for those, and we'll see you guys soon.